from Edmonton, CTV News.
Secret after Christmas sales include clothes or electronics, but ahead in Consumer Watch, we'll show you why you may want to consider buying a car this Boxing Week.
Probably don't think about going out to buy a car when it comes to holiday shopping, but you might want to consider it. CTV's Consumer Watch reporter Laura Lowe joining us live in studio, and at this time of the year we do see commercials advertising the idea of giving a car as a Christmas present. Big bow on it.
Yes.
That's not really what you're talking about in this case, though.
No, I think most people probably can't afford to put a bow on a car and give it out as a gift. But in reality, if you are already in the market for a new ride, consider amending your Boxing Week shopping plans.
This is the one right here.
Forget about Christmas shopping. James Stanberry is hunting for a new car.
They have one on lot here I'm in love with, so I gotta have it.
If you're after a deal, you may want to start haggling as well.
They don't want the 2012s models on their lots.
Experts say from now until New Year's Eve is a prime time to buy a car.
Offering some of our best values of the year.
Historically, it's always a good time. It's not that this year's better, it's just this is the time the manufacturers really put on the push to move out to 2012.
I've bought last year about this time, and that's why I'm here now.
Ben Spatafora from Carcostcanada says you should get your hands on a wholesale price report to be sure you're getting the best deal.
That price report provides you the MSRP and the invoice price, or that costing information, what the dealer paid for it, but it also provides you with the incentives.
Incentives that are sometimes unadvertised. In addition to research, Carcostcanada says you should go in armed with your credit score. The most attractive rates are only reserved for buyers with excellent ratings. Compare prices at big dealerships with smaller ones out of town who may be willing to go lower. And finally, get 3 or 4 quotes on your trade-in value so you can make an informed decision. The result? James says it best.
Squeeze a little more out of them, let's say? Sure.
And I think he probably did. The sales manager at Westgate Chevrolet says while the 2012 deals are really across the board, there are always a select few models where you can save a bigger percentage than others. Oftentimes, these are the cars that haven't sold as well as planned throughout the year.
Squeeze a little more. Well, that's part of the game, right? You were talking about the services that reveal exactly what the dealership paid for the car. So when you get that information, what realistically can you expect to pay for a vehicle? You're not going to get it at cost usually.
Right. I mean, unless you're really fortunate. And it doesn't mean you shouldn't try, that's for sure. But the people at Carcostcanada says you should be expecting to pay 3 or 5% above what that figure is. Otherwise, if you're paying much more than that, then too much money.